Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for round 5 of the 2019-20 exhibition series of the manufacturer series in season 2 on Gran Turismo Sport. Now we are racing on Dragon Trail Seaside for 15 laps, and we'll be ready to use Group 4 category for today. So let's go and get ready to race to get prepared. Check the balance of performance regulations we'll be able to use on the racing medium tires. So this might be able to have a good race to get started. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. So let's go and get ready to race, and let's get it prepared. Here we go, folks. This is going to be able to have 15 laps around in Dragon Trail. Seaside is going to get everything. We'll go forward on the track. So this might be able to get prepared to do some qualifying time. And now this is going to get everything. We'll be prepared for having a good race. We're always going to be able to keep going faster. So gotta make sure that this is going to get everything. We'll do a perfection. So here we go. This race will be able to begin in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Let's get started. Here we go, it's round 5 of the 2019-20 exhibition series of the manufacturer series on GT Sport. So let's go with the drivers and the vehicles. So it looks like Big Cam 20 with the Aston Martin V8 Vantage Group 4 takes first place. Speedster Suzuki is taking second place on the Ford Mustang. Third place is Ross of Locksley with the Mazda Intensa Group 4. Wheels are Vernon takes the BMW M4 in 4th place. Juba Stu 1 takes 5th place for the McLaren 650S. Swift D52 takes Toyota A6 in 6th place. Jay Barber I9 with a Toyota A6 in 7th place. OG Millerman takes the McLaren 650S Group 4 in 8th place. GRT Eljon 76 for the Jaguar F-Type in 9th place. Curtis Boys takes the Porsche Cayman GT4 Plus Sport in 10th place. Fargo QC is in 11th place for the BMW M4. Jar Dictris in Toyota A6 GT Group 4 in 12th place. Turismo Purist in 13th place for the Alfa Romeo 4C. The Dodgeman 001 with the Dodge Hybrid Group 4 in the 14th place. Arian Nadan in 15th place for the Toyota A6 Group 4. BFC 2K12 in 16th place for the McLaren 650S. GRT Professor with the Hyundai Genesis Group 4 in 17th place. Myself with the Chevy Corvette C7 Group 4 with the N-Sportec livery in 18th place. LCR K Crusher in the Lamborghini Huracan Group 4 in 19th place. 15 laps in 3 waves. This is going to get everything. We'll go in. We'll be prepared for a faster race to be getting started out to begin. Because this is going to get everything. We'll be prepared to go onto the forward course. So this is going to get everything. We'll go better ways to go in. So here we are to be able to get ready to do the rolling start. And now here we go. This is going to get everything. We'll get started on the green light to hit for the go. So we are going underway. We're also going to be able to go faster. So this is going to get everything. We're going on to the racing lineup. We'll go fast as much as we can. Now it's going to get very excited out there that this is going to get everything. We'll go in. So this is going to get everything. Will might be able to take the first turn and going in onto the upper corkscrew. Is going to get everything going in. Oh man, looks like Irinadan almost lost that grip, and now he saved it. And now this is going to get everything. Will might be able to take that strategy. It's going to get everything going on for the grip. And now this is going to get everything to be seen for a collision. So it looks like yellow flag just called in, and this is going to get everything to be pretty risky for me to do it. So hope everybody is alright. This wheel might be able to go forward to be able to keep it up, because this is going to get everything. Wheel might take plenty of good turns. We'll also to go faster as much as we can. But this is going to be quite very fine out there for taking a good race to be able to go faster. Every Group 4 car should probably be able to take the aim to win, because the challenge is going to get everything we'll be able to get prepared to get started out for. Now here we go onto the bus stop corner. So this is going to be quite going good to be able to be prepared. So one car at a given time, we might be able to take a little patient time while running around. And then, oh man, looks like the Dodgeman just got hit. And then this is going to be quite very shocking out to see it. So looks like this is going to be able to have that result of the penalty that this one might be able to see it. So looks like that was so pretty close, but this is going to get everything. We're also going to be able to take a lot of grip time to be able to keep it in for. Now, PX Cam 20 is going to be able to take the first place at the start. So this is going to get everything. Will might be able to go in at the end of the first lap. Now going on to the second lap, that this is going to get everything. Will might be able to keep in track on it. So entering in onto wave 1 is going to get everything. Will get started out for. But this is going to get very challenging to be able to go in, because they are really foreign into racing to be able to get started to begin. So this is going to get everything. We're also going to be able to take some few different strategies. It's going to get everything will be prepared. So looks like one driver just gone ghosting. GRT L-John76 takes a little bit more time to be able to slow down, and then going back in onto the current state to be able to get prepared for. So he might be able to step in to be able to stay on track. Will be able to keep it up. So many other challenging opponents are definitely really want to go on the faster, and it looks like this is going to get everything. Will might be able to see each other racers are definitely might be getting avoided off the track. So takes a little bit recovery time. It's going to get everything will go in, but this is going to get everything to be well stabilized to be able to keep it well maintained. Now it's going to get everything will be able to get settled in for. So hope everybody is definitely might be able to have a little bit more time onto the bus stop corner. So pretty lucky effect to be able to take the upper hand. We'll go on the forward run. We'll be able to keep it up. Will might be able to stay on the draft zone. It's going to get everything. Will might be able to maintain the pace. We're also going to be able to go faster. Now this is going to get everything going in. So hope I can probably need to get everything. Will get started to be able to go on the faster position. Will might be able to be onto the top position. So going in to overtake Nadan to be able to press on to be able to take that overtake spot, going on the apex, and then here comes the first turn. It's going to get everything. We'll be able to keep it smoothly. We'll also to take, and then looks like George is definitely might be having a problem over here. So looks like this is going to get everything to be able to see that one driver is going on the penalty. So looks like Turismo is now going in onto the penalty line to be able to slow down. So this might cause a 4-second penalty to be able to see the good look of it. So hope we can try to be careful. So this one might be able to avoid having to forcing other opponents to be getting off the track, because this is going to get very caution to be able to make sure if we have to be very careful. So this is going to get everything will go in, and then looks like GRTL Sean 76 almost lost that grip, and then he pulls back down onto the bottom position. That Will might be able to make it in onto the last place. Now that was going to be quite very intense to be able to see how every driver can probably able to get it together. Now going in to be able to press forward onto 11th place. So this is going to get everything. Will might be able to take the precision ways to be able to go in. So I'm about to be able to catch up onto Curtis Boys, and GRT Professor is going to get everything. Will might be able to go in. Will also going to get everything started out for. Now looks like GRT Professor is going to be able to catch up onto PFC 2K12 on 8th place, and now Curtis Boy is going in to be able to take the window overtake to be able to press on to be on the ninth place. So looks like GRT Professor is going to be prepared to be well defended. So this is going to be able to have his position to be able to keep it well protected. This is going to get everything. Will might be able to have a kickstart to be able to go in. So now looks like Ross of Loxley is now different. He might be able to keep trying while he's on third place in the top 3 positions. So he might be able to catch up onto Speedster Fatsuki is going to be able to keep it going. So looks like PX Cam 20 is going to be able to take the lead. He's going to get everything. Will might be able to have some more gap distance will be needed as well. So this is going to get everything will be going in, and then looks like Jay Barber I9 is definitely might be lost in it. Oh man, it looks like this is going to be getting caught up on a sand trap. Hope nothing else. Want to be able to have a little bit more under investigation to be able to check it out just going in for. So the sticks were made, everybody, so we gotta make sure if we have to keep it in to be able to have that mobility we'll be able to take. But this is going to be quite giving a few space to be able to have that radar to be needed for use. This is going to get everything. We might be able to keep it well. Exercise caution. It's going to get everything. We'll stay on it. Now, this is going to get everything. We'll going in until at the end of the first wave, and then currently in onto the 4th lap. This one might be able to have the 5th lap. It's going to get everything. We'll going in to press forward to proceed. This is going to get everything. Will might be able to take the turns. It's going to get everything. Will go faster. Will might take the higher lead. It's going to get everything going on. So only 10 more laps remaining. So this will might be able to press forward to move on. Now entering on in wave number 2 until this will might be able to give a little extra time for 5 laps while keeping up or having a racing skills to be able to take it. Then this is going to get everything. Will might be able to take plenty more turns to be able to check onto the front tires. The front tires is definitely might be able to take the best good turns to be able to use, because that wheel might be able to take a good performance for oversteer Group 4 cars, that this will might be able to take a lot of turns. Now, I hope everybody is doing alright to be able to keep trying. So this is going to get everything. Will might be able to step in. Will might be able to stay on track. We're also going to be able to take that turns to be able to go on the mobility to be able to take that effect on it, because the apex is going to be able to help out. So we got to make sure that we all know about the track, because this is going to get very challenging, so we can probably able to do the best whenever we can. GRT Elshon, and oh man, looks like this is going to be quite very hard to see it. So this is going to be a full collision to be able to get slammed in for. Now that was quite pretty intense to be able to see it. So this is going to be a very full collision out there, folks. This is going to be able to have a full contact to be able to see it. So looks like I'm just having a tough time to be able to try to keep it up, because this one might be able to have a result outcome that this one might need to do a lot of training. We'll be able to get that driver rating. We might need to be increased for having a tip-top shape. We might be able to do much better if we can. Looks like heavy racers are having a tough time, so this is going to be able to have a little bit collisionary drama out there. So we gotta make sure if we have to be very exercise caution. So this is going to get everything. We're going in onto the 6th lap, and this is going to get everything. We're going in if we had to make sure to be able to take that inside turn. Is going to get everything going. So looks like Jar Sirius is now going to be coming in to be able to make one step forward, to be able to make one coming back overtake, since the mistakes has definitely going on to be occurred for. So if we have to make sure to be very careful, because this is going to get everything to be pretty intense. So we got to make sure to be able to have a racing communication out there. We're also going to be able to falling up onto the good directions. We might be able to stay on track. We'll also to be able to survive this race as well. It takes plenty practice that this is going to get everything. We'll also to find the good guidelines to be able to take a good perfection. So we got to make sure we're always going to be able to take that mobility. We might be able to stay on track. We'll also to begin with, we'll be able to take plenty much more time to be able to be very patient. Now going in to be able to see how every racers are still going in to be able to take that good performance skills onto the bus stop, and this is going to get everything. We'll also be able to take one good apex step at a given time, but this is going to get everything. We'll be going in to see how it will. Now looks like this is going to get everything. We'll also to be able to take inside turns to be able to see it. So now onto the top 3 drivers to see how everybody is doing. So Ross of Luxley is now in 2nd place, and then Wheels Are Burning is going in onto 3rd place. So 2 drivers are going in to catch up onto the 1st place leader. PX Cam 20 is going to be able to take the upper hand to be able to go in. Will the 2 ever make it to catch up onto PX Cam's 20's positions is going to get everything going in on a long way, but this is going to be a very tough challenge for the 2 drivers in 2nd and 3rd place. This will might be able to go faster as long as they can, so it will always going to be able to take the battle of 2nd place. Will might be able to get there until the battle of 1st place will might be able to get started. So it will take time while going faster, because the 1st place driver always gonna keep it up. Will might be able to take the best lead. Will might be able to have the gap distance from the behind position. Is going to be able to go in. So this will might be able to check on for having a gap distance in total. That will might make it 30 seconds up ahead. But this is going to get everything. Will might be able to going in to be able to do much specifically to be able to take that good direction turns. It's going to get everything. Will also need to take some tire changes to be needed as possible. Now looks like almost there for PX Cam 20 to be able to press on at the end of the 7th lap. Now it looks like this is going to get everything. Will moved on to the 8th lap. Now this is going to get everything. Will might be able to see how the top drivers are still going at it, so pit stop will be needed in case. So this will might be able to have the time for them to be prepared to be able to change up the tires as needed. Now looks like Curtis Boys is in the pits, Fargo QC as well, so even the rest are now going to be able to coming out of the pits after changing up the tires. Racing medium compounds that this will be able to have 1 time per use. So this is going to get everything. Will be prepared to be able to get everything started for having 1 pit stop per use. Number of laps will might be needed to be able to make sure. So we will always going to get everything. Will might be able to stay clean for having this time of the race. But it's getting closer, but this will might be able to take the total time. Will might be able to get remaining. That this will might be able to do well to be able to check the front tires. So it's about to get halfway depleted soon. So we're going to make sure that this will might be able to have a lot of time, that this is going to get everything to be able to keep going faster if we are going at the top position. So this is going to get everything to be contestant, that this will might be able to stay on a good run. Will might be able to do much better. Now looks like this is going to be able to see how DRT Professor is doing, so hope this is going to be able to do pretty well for the Hyundai Genesis Group 4. Now this is going to get everything to be able to see him, that this will might be able to have 12th place to be on his position. So hope he can do it to be able to reach up onto the top position whenever he's at. But it will also going to be able to take time to be able to find a good strategy to be able to go in onto the faster rush. Now looks like this is going to get everything. Will might be able to get closer. So this will might be able to have a pit stop time, that this is going to get everything. We'll be going in to be able to press forward. We'll be able to move on. So gotta make sure I'm about to head on over to the pits, and then this is going to get everything. Will change up the tire as well. So it will might be able to take a quick pit stop, that this will might be needed as well. Just the tires and no refuel. So this will might be needs to be able to go in. Will take 12 seconds of pit time. Will be almost to be as 13 seconds of pit time, that this will might be able to coming out until the race will continue to be able to going in on the rush. Going forward onto the 9th lap, and this is going to get everything. Will be prepared. So Gotta make sure we have to be able to have one time of a pit stop we'll be able to use. So this is gonna get everything will be important. Now, looks like PX Cam 20 is in second place, and then Wheels are burning in first place to take the lead. So looks like this is gonna get everything. We'll be able to see how the two drivers are gonna be able to going in, and then looks like Swift D52 joins in on third place. Now this is gonna get pretty excited out there that this is gonna get everything well determined. Now looks like J Barber I9 is now passing me on 16th place. Currently back in on to 17th place, and this is going to need to take a lot of faster work to be able to get step up on it, because it's always going to be able to have a group 4 race. We might be able to take plenty of good capabilities by taking a specific race to be able to perform. We might be able to take more handling. We might be able to get into. Now looks like going in onto the bus stop by taking good, smooth, safe turn to be able to going in. So looks like we're getting closer at the end of the second wave. So this is going to get everything. We'll also to be prepared for the final wave for only 5 laps, because this is going to get everything going in to be able to take a lot of faster turns to be able to take. But well, just going to be able to keep it up, but this is going to get everything to be able to be sure for it. So now looks like this is going to get going on to be able to see it. So hope everybody is still doing a lot of good time to be able to take that pressure. So this will also be given a lot of paces to be able to going in. So this is going to get everything going faster and take some few handling turns that this can get everything will go in. Now it looks like Fargo QC is now going to be able to going in. Hope he can probably able to get ready for his defense position while Jay Potter is about to coming at it. So looks like I'm on the scene to be able to take that rush to be able to get going in. So this is going to get everything. We'll keep up the pace. Then looks like this is going to get everything to be able to see how QRT Professor is doing. So this is going to be able to take plenty more turns to be able to go in. Then looks like Wheels Are Burning is on the pit to be able to have that tire change. We'll be able to going in, but we'll be able to take time. And this is going to get everything. We'll go struggle in. We might be able to take the approach. Looks like Speedsters Satsuki is coming back in third place. Now this is going to be able to have Speedsters Satsuki in. Oh man, looks like there it goes, folks. Looks like we got Barco QC just gone off the track and now taking the recovery time. It looks like J Barber I9 takes that penalty. So looks like this is going to get everything well seen to be able to check it out that's going in for. So that's going to be a very penalized to be able to see on J Barber. So this is going to be able to have that 3 seconds due to the colliding with the other opponent. Is going to be giving a lot of time to be to keep it well focused, to be very careful. Now looks like I'm about to coming in to overtake J Barber line 9's position. So looks like he's going in onto the penalty line to be able to slow down. This will be my chance, and this is going to get everything will going in to press on, and that makes it on to 15th place. So this is going to get everything will go forward. So this will might be able to get nearly there, and currently in onto 11 laps, folks. This is going to get going on to be able to take that pace wheel going in. And then it looks like OG Motorman in 14th place, and he is going to be able to taking a lot of catching up time to catch up onto Turismo. Perez is now in 13th place. But it was going to be very excellent to see that this is going to get taking some few handling times to be able to keep it well momentarily. We're also going to be able to have it in for it. And it looks like J Barber I9 takes the comeback lead after the penalty line, so hope he can still try, because this is going to get on the run to be able to going in. So it looks like he's about to be able to loosen up on that grip and getting off the track, and he's getting back on the track as well. Now he is going to be able to take a little bit more time for taking a little recovery. Might needed to take a little drivers to be able to go on the overtake. Now looks like going in onto the 12th lap, and then this is going to get everything to be able to have 10 minutes remaining, so this will might be able to keep and track the clock. So only 3 more laps to go, so this will might be able to get it done until the race will be over soon. So gotta make sure to keep up the faster work, folks. This is gonna get everything what it has to do, but this is gonna get challenging ways to be able to get going in for. So, well, giving a little bit time to be able to do much specifically for it, so this is going to be able to take a little bit challenging time to go on board. Now, looks like Speedster Satsuki is going on to be able to take second place. Looks like he might be able to catch up onto Swifty 52's position, so Speedster Satsuki is now going to be able to take first place whenever he's on the position. But this might be able to go in onto the top distance. It's going to get everything will go longer. So it's been 37 seconds up ahead while we race, but this might be able to keep it well cautioned that this is going to get everything will be going in. Now looks like this might be able to have a little decreased sportsmanship rating, so gonna make sure to be very careful while entering in onto the bus stop corner. It's gonna get very tough, so we might be able to watch our distance if we had to do it. Lap number 13 is now going in, only 2 more to go. Currently in onto the third wave of the race, but this might be able to take the total time. Might be able to going in until 23 minutes since the race began, but this might get closer to be able to see how challenging drivers are still going to keep up. Might be able to take a little running effect to be able to have that good sportsmanship rating. Might be able to take the effect, but this might come close. But taking perfection by the steps is going to get everything going in to see it. Now looks like Oki Mullerman is in 13th place, and then Turismo Perez takes 14th place. Now this is going to get going on to be able to see how the 2 drivers are definitely might be able to take the faster distance, might be able to go on. But getting closer, but this is going to get everything might be able to see it, and looks like 2 drivers are now going to be able to coming at it, and then Fargo QC and J Barber I9 is definitely might be able to take the battle in to be able to going in. So looks like we have a struggle challenging race to be able to going on, folks. Looks like I'm about to be able to take a little slow down time, so gonna make sure to keep it up. But they're already in onto the 14 laps, so this might be able to get nearly there onto the 15 laps. So looks like this is going to get better than ever to be able to see how most of the drivers are definitely might be able to keep it up. So looks like this might take the stand for 2 drivers are going in to be able to take the 15th place battle. Is going to be able to go on. So we're almost there, that this is going to be able to have lap number 14, so we're getting close to lap number 15. We'll be on the final lap until this race might be able to finish soon. Park Up QC is now definitely might be able to going in, and oh man, it looks like Fargo QC just spun off the track, and then J Barber I9 is definitely might be in 15th place. Looks like this is going to be a very grueling battle out there, folks, because that was definitely might be giving a little easily effect to be able to see it. So J Barber I9 is now definitely might be able to take a little bit more time to keep it together. Will he able to manage to finish the race in 15th place while I'm about to coming at it? Because this is going to get everything going in onto the faster distance. We might be able to take a good stability to be able to improve. But this might be able to take the lineup before things might be able to get closer in. So here we go, folks. The top 3 drivers are now on the way into the final lap of the race. Looks like Swifty 52 is going in to be able to take the upper hand, to be able to stay on it. Wheels are burning, and Ross of Loxley is now going to be able to take the battle in onto second place. But this is going to get everything to be able to going on, and then going in onto the second turn of the chicane up corkscrew is going to be able to going in. The 2 drivers and also most of the few drivers are still going at it before you really want to take a good look onto the top right of the map, because this is going to be quite very challenging ways to be able to see it. So this wheel might be able to go faster as well, but this is going to be a very interesting race before this wheel might be able to show onto the top right of the course map to be able to see it. But this is going to get everything will be nearly there. So here we go. We're almost there to be able to reach up onto the finish line until the top 3 drivers will might make it until the time runs out. Swifty 52 takes onto the turn, and then looks like coming in onto one last bus stop corner is going to get everything will might go quick and swift to be able to going in. Roxley is now going to be able to defend his position while wheels are burning is going to keep it up, and then this is going to get keeping in to stay on track. So looks like this one might be able to take that final turn for Swifty 52, and then this is going to get everything Will might be able to challenging up on it. So Jar's history is now definitely might be in onto 17th place. Hope I can probably able to defend it, and then looks like going in onto the final stretch, Swifty 52 is taking on first place in the podium. He has finally done it. Swifty 52 takes first place in round 5 of the 2019-20 Exhibition Series of the Manufactured Series. What a challenging faster race on Dragon Trail Seaside, folks. It was pretty challenging, and taking the faster limits is going to get everything going in. And looks like one driver just got spun out on it, so this is going to get everything to be able to have a race finish that this one might be able to get it done for. But it was a grueling race out there on Dragon Trail, folks, because we tried to do whenever we can, so it's always taking the risk. We might be need to step up. We're also going to need to do some more practice. But that was pretty tough out there to be able to take that challenge. We'll make it much seriously. So by the race results has definitely might be giving a confirmed check. So looks like that was quite pretty excellent out there to be able to keep trying. Will might be able to take the good racing mobility we'll be able to take. So right now this is going to be able to have 17th place at the finish. So that was quite pretty challenging for me, folks. So hope I can probably need to do some more practice if we have to keep it up to be able to take a good chance to do it. So right now, this is going to be able to have a good sportsmanship rating that this one might be able to do coming in as well. So this one might be able to, congratulations to Swifty 52 for the win. So looks like he did pretty good job out there to be able to have the Toyota 86 Group 4. We'll be able to have a good win for having a good point for this race by 103. Well, it was quite giving us the challenging ways that we had to do it, so we were always going to be able to keep practicing on Dragon Trail Seaside whenever we can. But this we might need to take plenty of racing step to go, so we were always going to be able to take plenty of good checks to be able to have that tires to be able to make sure. So it was a pretty grueling, challenging race out there, folks. So it was doing good, so we might need to keep it up. So luckily everybody did pretty good job out there, so it was quite pretty challenging, so we can probably able to make sure, because we almost had that good moment, and the top drivers is definitely might be able to give the best moments. We might be able to do much enjoyable. So better make sure that this is going to be able to have a good race to be able to keep trying. So we will always going to be able to keep on racing. We're always going to be able to stay clean for having a good time for. So that was a fun race. So it was quite pretty excellent to be able to take a good challenge. So whenever we can, we'll do some more practice. So we will always going to be able to take one good step to be able to improve, to be able to race on Dragon Trail Seaside. We're always going to be able to have. We're taking one good perfection, and better make sure we have to be able to be very exercised whenever we can. So the racing differences between the forward and reverse layout on Dragon Trail Seaside is the challenging opportunity for all of us during the manufacturer series. So this season is definitely might be quite doing good to be able to race on the forward course layout, and the last season that we challenging ourselves on the reverse course layouts, because this might be able to have the opposite differences. So this is going to be quite giving us the challenging ways, so we can probably able to keep it up what's best for the most. So for the next round that we're about to be able to get ready to move on is the Autodromo Nacional Monza. So hope this is going to be able to take some more practice time on the fastest lap whenever we can, folks, because this might be able to do perfectly well. We're always going to be able to stay strong. We're always going to be able to have a racing accomplishment to achieve. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. And also check it out, my library vlogs is now available, so if you guys really want to watch it, feel free to enjoy anytime you want. So this might be able to talk about some library designs I have been made, so it's a showcase, so if you really want to talk about it, so this will be quite giving much entertainment. We'll be able to have some support. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for continuing on the manufacturer series on Gran Turismo Sports, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.